my wife said, well, it's daylight savings time. It gets darker faster. I said, babe, I don't think it has anything to do with that. It seems like everybody put their candy in the pantry and they pulled their lights out and they put them on their house. And we have this really important holiday in between Halloween and that really important holiday. So what's the rush? And then I went to work the next day and I came home and suddenly I could see my house better than I could that morning when I left. When I met my wife, the one thing that she wanted me to always do was a Christmas album, and I politely refused for 15 years. And some of those conversations were aggressive on her part, but she went to Ole Miss. And so, but this past summer, she caught me on a really good day. I'd had a really good day. For whatever reason, my kids had decided to behave that day. And so, about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I was possibly in the best mood I've ever been in. Because she said, would you make me a Christmas album? And I said, you know what? Yes. And so we compromised. I did half of an album, which is 5 songs, and what you call that in Nashville is an EP. And I've done a lot of EPs over the last 4 or 5 years. It's my favorite way to make music. I feel like for someone with ADD like myself, I can do something and I can move on to the next thing as quickly as I possibly can. And so this EP came out on November the 1st, and I know all of you have it on all of your playlists. And right after you ate Thursday afternoon or Thursday night, you immediately put on your Christmas playlist, and one of these 5 songs was surely on there. Okay, maybe not. But it's going to be after tonight, right? Because I want to give you just a small taste of one of those 5 songs. And I'm only going to do this because right before the show, I walked out here and no one was out here. And I said, hey, Peter was out here playing guitar to empty seats because that's what he does. We end sound check and then Peter stays out here for about an hour and plays to himself. And I said, Peter, do you think we can do one of these songs? And he said, yeah. And he said, how do you want to do it? I said, I just want to wing it. So we're just going to wing it. If you know the words of this song, feel free to sing along. You may still be high on turkey. And that's all right. But we're going to get a little Christmas spirit right now, okay? I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me with the love I need. I'll be home for Christmas, if only my dream. Christmas Christmas Eve will find me where love lively. I'll be home for Christmas. If only my dreams, if only my dreams.